This is your chart. Your age is around 34. I am using a concept called as ALP, which is known as Akashya Lagna Padathi. This is developed by an astrologer by the name Puthuvudaimoorthy in down South India. So it basically is slightly more complicated than the way we read it. So basically, just to know what is Akashya Lagna Padathi, it's like we take the 120 years of Vimshotri Dasa, then divide it by the 12 rasis. So we end up getting 12 parts of it. So which is like 10 years or 10 years, 10 years, 10 years block of each and everything. So what they do is every 10 years your Lagna is moved to the next Rasi. So it's like a progression, no Rasi. So then we take the 10 years and divide by 9 planets. So we get per year, that is around 405 days. Then when we divide, we get around 45 days. So similarly, we keep on dividing it until we can reach the last second. So it becomes pretty easy for us to do birth time rectifications and all those things, because the measurement is very small measurement is taken into account. Okay, so that's the brief about Akashya Lagna Padathi. So now let's look at the questions that we have been looking at. The second house, how do we look at it? Okay. Okay, as far as this Akashya Lagna Padathi right now we are concerned, is it has moved to Meenam. Okay, Meenam, that is where it is. So your actual original Lagna is in Scorpio. Okay, but Vrishigam, from there it has moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 5th house. Okay, it has moved there in the 5th house, which is in the Meenam. You can see the ALP there along with Mercury. Okay, right now the house that is second to it is what is very active. Okay, so that is Sun, Venus and Rahu. So that is the house that is very active, and we need to work on that for the second house to get activated. Okay, now we have to see what are the other small details that we can pick it up. Okay, so we'll go into the Akshaya Bhava. Then we see the Bhava 2. Okay, it says Ashwini. Ashwini. Okay, it says 7, 8. So there is a problem in the speech and something like that. Okay, some income issues and all those things is coming up. So if you look at Ashwini, Ashwini is basically Ketu. Okay, Ketu. So Ketu means it is Lord Ganapati is the god for it. Okay, Ketu generally. Okay, Ganapati is a god. So if you look at the Dasha, Mars, Jupiter and Venus. Okay, Mars, Jupiter is the major Dasa and Antardasa. Okay. So, but what we are saying is Ketu is the one which is ruling that. Okay. So you will have to, for this until October 2021. Okay, 2021. You will have to pray to Lord Ganapati, okay, and if possible, recite Ketu Shotra, okay. There is one Shotra for Ketu, okay. It is said as like Palasha Puspa Sangasam, Tara Garga Hastakam, Raudram Raudrakam, Goram Tam Ketue Pranamahamyam, okay. So this one you will have to recite at least 9 times a day for the second house to get activated, okay. So let's see the impact chart. Okay, when they look at the impact of Ashwini, the second house, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th house, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10th house. So your 6th house, okay, your second house, your 6th house and 10th house. That means what? Your 6th house, second house, income. The 6th house probably loans, no, services and all those things also will get activated, and you can pay off much easierly if there is a loan or can do a better service. and 10th house. So your 10th house job also will become much stabilized, and probably you can see much more development. So this is how you see, okay, because Ashwini, Magam, Mulam, all the three are of the same Nachatra, and they are in third Padam right now, okay. So until the period of, okay, 28th October 2021, Ganapati is the one who will give you all the goodness, okay. So what after, what will happen after September 21st, okay. So when we look at after September 21st, okay, sorry, October 28th, no, after October 28th, after October 28th, you go and see the Lagna Bhava, it is still Ashwini, okay. So you still have to pray to Lord Ganapati only for the improving the second one, and you will still have to read the Ketu Shotra for that every day, and then the second house will get activated. So this is how we see in the chart. Basic in Akashya Lagna Padathi, what happens is we go into much detail. Okay, we break down into much finer parts. So when I'm looking at this, so see, this is Dasa Bhukti. In the bottom it is our Mars, Saturn is your Dasa Bhukti. But when ALP Dasa Bhukti is different, okay. So it starts from Saturn, and these are different. So it is like, first is like 405 days, then 45 days. When you divide the 45 days, it goes into the, when you divide further by 9, it goes into, so it goes up to the last second, okay. So that's how we see we get the finer details of any chart and information, okay. So right now I told you about the second house. We do the same thing in a different